Hello. In continuation of trigonometric chapter, today we are discussing about very important topic trigonometric functions. Okay. I think you have studied up to class 10th trigonometric functions also, but I think it was from 0 to 90 degree. Here we have to discuss complete from 0 to 360 degree trigonometric functions. So let us recall some things which you are aware of that. One ray, second is initial ray, one is a terminated ray. Suppose this angle is theta, it is a perpendicular OAB. Okay. So what happens here when we are using the term as a sine theta or sine of theta? Sine theta is equal to, what does it mean? The opposite side of theta, that is perpendicular, opposite side upon hypotenuse. So opposite side AB upon hypotenuse OA. What is it? It is sine theta. Cos theta, adjacent side to the theta upon hypotenuse. Adjacent side of theta is OB upon hypotenuse OA. Okay. And tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent sides. AB upon OB. Is it okay? And you know that all trigonometric terms are dealt in right angle triangle only, in a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, generally we use the term as perpendicular upon hypotenuse sine, base upon hypotenuse cos, and perpendicular upon base tan. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, opposite hypotenuse upon perpendicular, that is cosec, opposite of sine, reciprocal of sine. Hypotenuse upon base, that is opposite of cos, sec, and base upon perpendicular, that is opposite of tan, is cot. I hope you are aware of it. If this angle is theta, so theta, that means sine of theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. This is the theta. Perpendicular is treated as a opposite side of theta always. If theta I can take here, then opposite side of this is perpendicular. Okay, you are aware of it. Trigonometric functions. Now let us discuss about that. That what is it? And you know that the values of 0 to 90 also. From 0 to 90. Cartesian plane, origin, x, y, it is minus x and it is minus y. This is O, it's a vertex of a ray. Okay, O, it's a vertex of a ray. So now what happens? Let me tell you the condition. You know that the sign convention of it. On the positive side, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. On the negative side here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here positive 1, 2, 3, 4. It is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4 and so on. Actually this everything is like that. This is a Cartesian plane, and on the plane this point O is a center point. We will consider it as the vertex, that means the point, initial point of the ray. We will treat it that this ray is a fixed and second is a rotating ray. This I have taken a rotating ray for sake of your convenience so that you will understand it. This is the condition, and now this ray will start rotating like that. It is in the first quadrant, 0 to 90, or I will use the radian also, 0 to pi by 2, pi by 2 to pi, 90 to 180, then it will come 90 to 270, pi to 3 pi by 2, and 272 again x, that means 270 to 360, 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Okay, rotating, it's continuous because number of revolutions are 2, 3, 4, so that means that rotations are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, So up to class 10th we have understood from here to here it is in the first quadrant, because you know that the value of sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60 and sine 90, sine, cos and tan. So that means in the first quadrant only. Okay. So now let us see, here we understand something. Suppose 2 and 3 conditions, like this is the ray. If the position of ray is here, then what happens? This is perpendicular, it is base. Okay. Because this ray length of ray, its hypotenuse is fixed. Its ray will not be, its height will not, length will not be increase or decrease. Only the rotation, that means it will go in the second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant. Its value will remain same with positive. Okay. Now if we write here, then it is this second one. This is the situation, then this and that. Okay. What we are going to analyze? This is the triangle. Second triangle is this, and third triangle is that one. In these three triangles, in the first quadrant, you can see these are the quadrant: first, second, third, and it is fourth. These are the quadrant we have studied in class 9th. So in this, you analyze all our right angle triangle. You analyze one thing: hypotenuse is fixed, its length is fixed, it is not changeable. Here you can see that when this angle was small, this is opposite side perpendicular, this is base. Okay, perpendicular is smaller than the base. Second condition, perpendicular is increasing and the base is decreasing. Perpendicular is increasing, the base is decreasing. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is, in the first quadrant, when we rotate from 0 to 90 degree, from 0 to pi by 2, what happens? Its perpendicular is increasing of a triangle and base is decreasing. If perpendicular is increasing and base is decreasing, so obvious this OA hypotenuse is the fixed and the perpendicular is increasing, that means the value of sine theta, if the theta increases, then the value of sine of theta is increases. So the minimum value of 0, sine 0, 0 and sine 90, we know that it is 1. Sine 0 is 0 because you know that time perpendicular is 0. So it is 0, therefore the value is 0. Maximum what happens? This perpendicular will become a hypotenuse. So both are equal, cancel, it is 1. So maximum value is 1. Okay. But opposite with the cos. Here what happens? Cos is base upon hypotenuse. Base is when the theta is increasing, angle is increasing, then what happens? The base is decreasing. Theta is increasing, base is decreasing. So that means the value of cos is decreasing. First value is complete 1 and the last value is 0. So it goes from 0 to 1 and it is from 1 to 0. Is it okay? This is the entire story in first quadrant. Okay. Here what happens? It is 0. Here I am writing here pi by 2 or 90 degree. You will remember both the things, 90 degree or pi by 2. It is 180 degree or pi. This is 270 degree or 3 pi by 2. And here is 360 degree or 2 pi. Okay. So these are four quadrant: 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270 and 270 to 360. So now what happens? This ray rotates like that. And now we analyze that what is the condition, which signs are positive and which signs are negative here. Okay. So let us discuss about that. In the first quadrant, you will see one thing. This is the position of the ray from here to here. This is base, it is perpendicular, base and perpendicular. And in the first quadrant, what is this? In the Cartesian system, we know that all positive. In the first quadrant, you can see this x is sign, all numbers are positive, these are all positive. So that means the base is positive, perpendicular positive, and hypotenuse is always positive in the first, second, third, and fourth. We are not counting the hypotenuse in any category, positive or negative. It is always positive. It's a magnitude of the hypotenuse. Okay. So perpendicular, this is base, positive, perpendicular, positive. So in such cases, what happened in the first quadrant, all signs are positive, whether it is sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, cot, everything is positive. All signs are positive here, perpendicular and base. Okay. So in the first quadrant, I can write here all positive. Okay. The value of sine 0 to sine 90, cos 0 to cos 90, tan 0 to tan 90, and their reciprocal cosec, sec, and cot. All values are counted as a positive because all three sides of the triangle are treated as a positive. It's okay. So that is in the first quadrant. Now let us see what happens when this rotating ray, it enters in the second quadrant here. Suppose it is coming here. This is the position. Now it is entered in the second. Okay. It is entered here second. This angle, suppose this angle is theta. What is it? This angle is theta. We can draw one perpendicular here, and that is the base. Okay. This is hypotenuse. But here we are talking about this angle, it is 90, and that is theta. So this angle is 90 plus theta. What is it? 90 plus theta. And if it is 90 plus theta, what does it mean? What is the value of this angle? Because the total is pi by pi, 180. 180, this is 180. And if you are taking this angle as a theta, so what is the value of this? 90 is fixed. So may I write here 180 minus theta? I am talking about this angle complete up to here to here. This is 90 plus theta. So this 90 plus theta, can I write here? 90 plus theta, can I write here? 180 minus theta. Okay. Or this angle is, yes, 180 minus, suppose I will take this angle as a theta. Not taking this one. Which angle is theta? This is theta. Okay. So what is the value of, if this angle I have taken here theta, so what is the value of it? It is 180 minus theta. Am I right? 90 plus 90 total 180, from the 180 theta will be subtracted. Okay. Now let us see this. Here when we are finding the value of sine 180 minus theta, this angle, sine 180 minus theta. Sine 180 minus theta, sine is opposite side upon hypotenuse. Opposite side, this is, which is positive. This is always on upside, there is a positive. Upon hypotenuse is always positive. That means this value, sine 180 plus theta, what is coming? Its value is positive, right? I'll take here cos 180 plus theta. 180, minus theta. What is 180 minus theta? When we are talking about cos, adjacent side, this is upon hypotenuse. So this base is treated as a negative because this is minus x-axis. So that is negative, upon it is positive. So overall value is negative. Okay. Same as when we are taking tan 180 minus theta. Tan is base, perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is positive, but base is negative. So overall this value is negative. Okay. When I take cosec, cosec is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, both are positive. So you will understand one thing, that out of 6 trigonometric ratios, there are 2 trigonometric ratios. One is sine and second is cosec. They are having positive, other 4 are negative because one of the sides is negative. Okay. So here what happened? Sine and cosec. Sine and cosec. they are positive, and others are negative. Okay. Now let us see if it enters here in the third one, like this here. When the ray, this ray was entered here, so when the ray was entered here, then this is a perpendicular, it is base. If the ray entered here in the third quadrant, then which situation is hypotenuse? Perpendicular is, this is perpendicular. Here is a perpendicular and it is base, and that is hypotenuse. This is the condition. Okay. If I'll take this angle as a, now you leave it this, suppose I am taking here as a theta. Then what happens? This is 180, this is 180 plus theta. Okay. Or I can take this angle as a theta. So what is coming here? 180 plus theta. Or this is 270 minus theta. So I am taking this 180 plus theta. Okay. 180 plus theta. Now here see that how many trigonometric terms are positive and negative. Here you can see that this is on the x-axis, base is negative, and perpendicular is also negative, because on the downside, by the sign convention, downside according to the parallel to the y-axis negative side, it is negative. So that means the perpendicular and base both are negative. Only hypotenuse is treated positive. Now here what happens? When we are talking about sine 180 plus theta, what happens? Sine 180 plus theta, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. One is negative, hypotenuse positive, answer is minus. Okay. Cos 180 plus theta, cos base upon hypotenuse, base negative, therefore it is negative. 10 180 plus theta, 10 is perpendicular upon base, negative upon negative, minus minus cancel, what is coming here? Plus. So in the third quadrant, 10 is positive and cot, base upon perpendicular. Okay. So two trigonometric ratios, tan and cot, are positive. Here the positive are tan and cot. Okay. Others four are negative. Got it? Now what happens? The same ray, it enters in the fourth here. It enters here in the fourth. Now what happens? Suppose now here I am taking this angle is theta. So this is complete 360 minus theta. What is the value of this angle? It is 360 minus theta. And here how the right angle will be formed? Now this is perpendicular and it is base, like this. Okay. From here to here. This is perpendicular and base. Now what happens here? The perpendicular is negative, base is positive, and hypotenuse is always positive. So now let us see here, if I put here sine 360 minus theta. Sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, one negative sign, so that means it is minus sign. Cos 360 minus theta, cos positive, base, hypotenuse positive, it is plus. So here what happens in the fourth quadrant? Cos and sec both are positive and other four trigonometric ratios are negative. Okay. So this is the entire story. When this ray enters in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, okay, and it will go like that, counterclockwise, this direction, first, second, third, and fourth. Then which situation is there? Here you have observed in the first quadrant, all positive, okay, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Here sine and cosec positive, third, tan and cot positive, and in the fourth, cos and sec positive. Okay, clear? And when again it go in the first, so it is 360 plus theta, right? So now what is the conclusion which we can draw from it? The conclusion is, once again I am making this diagram, so very confusing. You will remember this thing, that in a Cartesian plane, what happens in a Cartesian plane, there are four quadrants, there are 4 quadrant. Okay, and the quadrants are in this format. How is it? This is x minus x, y minus y, 0, and this is initial ray, and second is a rotating ray which rotates everywhere. So what happens? This is quadrant number 1, here is a quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3, quadrant number 4. Okay, so very important point. I'm sure that you are having your pen and paper with you. Okay, you wrote down this concept because it's a backbone of the chapter trigonometry. It is very, very useful for you. First, second, third, fourth. In first, what happened? All positive. On the second, what happened? If there is a confusion, if you confuse, you can write here, see, perpendicular is positive, that means perpendicular use in a sign. Sine and cosec. Positive. This is 0. Here is a pi by 2. It is pi, 3 pi by 2, and this is 2 pi. 0 here, 2 pi. Okay. Sine cosec. Positive. Tan cot. Positive. Cos sec. Positive. Okay. All positive. Sine. You remember only one thing, sine. After that, you automatically you will write here it's reciprocal. Sine cosec, tan cot, and cos sec. Positive. Okay. So what happens now? 0 to 90, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 all positive. Pi by 2 to pi, sine cosec positive. Pi to 3 pi by 2, 92. I am writing here also 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and 360 degree. Okay. So 90 between here, and we will change the term in the form of 180. This is 180. See, this is 90, 0 to 90. Here 0 to 90 degree. Here what to write here? 90 to 180. That means 180 minus theta or 90 plus theta. It is 180 plus theta, 270 minus theta. That is 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta. So we will use only these terms, 0 to 90 here, 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, and 360 minus theta, because these are the terms in which the ratios are not changed. Okay, 180 minus, 180 plus, 360 minus, 360 plus, 180 minus in second, 180 plus in third, 360 minus in fourth. Okay, so that you will remember it properly. And one procedure of remaining keeping in your mind that how to remember it. See, we'll see the first letter A, S, T, C. Okay, A, S, T, C, you can remember like that. This is the direction. Direction, which type of direction it is? A counterclock, anti-clockwise direction. Direction is anti-clockwise. A, S, T, C. Okay, you can remember like that. After school to college. After school to college. Okay, the small sentence you will keep in your mind. After school to college, ASTC. ASTC. Which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Okay, simply you will remember this. ASTC. They are positive, others are negative. Okay, understood? Suppose if you want to write the value or any value is required here 0 to 90, let me tell, suppose you are going to find the value of sine 135. Which value we are finding? Because you are aware that how to find the value of sine 0 to 90, you are aware of that, the table 0 to 90. If you are going to find the value of sine 135, sine 135, which comes in where? Second quadrant. Which comes in second quadrant. So sine 135 you have to write 180 minus 45. Because you have to write this term either 180 plus 180 minus, 90 plus 90 minus, or 360 plus 360 minus. Generally what we have to do? We will write 180 minus 180 plus 360 minus. Okay. So sine 135 I can write here sine 180 minus 45. Sine 180 minus theta, that is sine theta, sine 45, sine 180 minus theta, sine 45. And because it is in the second quadrant where sine and cosec positive, so sine is plus, and sine 45 is the value of sine 45 by the trigonometric table 0, 30, 45, you know that 1 upon root 2. Okay. In place of sine 35, if you want to find the value of cos 35, cos 135. Again, cos 135 is coming in the second quadrant. 180 minus 45. Cos 180 minus 45, cos 45. The trigonometric ratio will not be changed in 180 and 360. It will change only in 90 and 270. Okay, because in 90 and 270, what happens? The perpendicular opposite side and adjacent sides are exchanged. So cos 45. And which sign is coming here? Because we are talking about in the second quadrant, and second quadrant having only plus sign with sine and cosec. Here is a cos which is minus sign. So the value is minus 1 upon root 2. Okay. Clear? Suppose we are going to find the value of tan 300. Tan 300 degree. Okay. 300 comes in fourth quadrant. Okay. Tan 360 minus 60. Tan 360 minus theta, I can write here tan 60. But because in the fourth quadrant, the cos and sec are positive, others are negative. So which sign is coming here? Minus. The value of tan 60 minus root 3. Okay. This is the procedure by which you can find out the value of anything starting from 0 to any value. Suppose we are going to find the value of sine 750 degree. Which value? Sine 750. Okay. Sine 750. Okay. 750, what does it mean? In one rotation 360, second rotation 360 into 2, 720. So I can write here 2 multiplied by 360. What is this? 720. 362 is a 720 plus 30. And 360 plus theta, 360 plus theta comes in the first quadrant. And all the rules will be followed of the first quadrant, all positive. So sine 360 plus theta, sine theta, the value is sine 30 with positive sign, sine 31 upon 2. Okay. So that is the procedure of finding the angle if the angles are given in the form of radian or in the form of degree. Okay. And degree radian conversion, I think you are aware, you have practiced, you are aware of that. Pi by 290, pi is 180, 3 pi by 2, 270, and 2 pi 360. Okay. After this, one more important thing regarding that. So in your mind, you are remembering some things, like one is this: after school to college, A, S, T, C, they are positive, okay, and 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 360 minus theta. No change. No change. Sine cos tan remains in the same like we have done. But apart from that, 90 plus theta and 270 minus theta, 270 plus theta, and these the values will be changed. That means sine will change in terms of cos, but generally we don't use this. Sine cos, cos sine, tan changes into cot, cot into change, cot into tan. Sec changes to cosec, and cosec changes to sec. Okay. Suppose if you want to write here 90 plus like 135, so 90 plus 45 if you want to write here, so you can write there sine 90 plus 45 cos 45. But if you are writing sine 180 minus 45, so sine remains sine. So better my suggestion that you will convert all the terms in the form of 180 minus, 180 plus or 360 minus. Okay. So you'll remember these things, very important and key points. After school to college, counterclockwise direction always. A, S, T, S, all positive. Sine and cosec positive, tan and cot positive, cos and sec positive. 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 360 minus theta, we will change in these three terms only to all the terms for finding the values. Okay. Here we are not going to change, but in case when there's a changes are required here, so sine will be converted into the cos. One example, suppose 150 sine 150. What is it? Sine 150. Sine 150, we are going to find the value of sine 150 degree. So I can write here sine 180 minus 30. 180 minus 30, 150. Sine 180 minus theta, it is in the second quadrant. Sine 30. Sine positive. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So that is the one way of solving. The second way, if you want to solve the same question, so you can write here sine 90 plus 60. Okay. Sine 90 plus 60 and sine 90 plus theta, sine will changes into cos. So it is cos 60. But sine is in the second quadrant. This is the second quadrant. Sine will remains positive only. And the value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Both the values will be same. Only the procedure is different. So my suggestion to you, rather than changing 90 plus 60, you will change 180 minus 30. Okay. So that is one. After that, one more point we have to discuss here. As I told you that anti-clockwise direction, theta is always positive, but clockwise direction, the theta is negative. Okay. Suppose this is the situation of a ray making an angle theta. Okay, making an angle theta. Drop one perpendicular here. O, A, B. What is it? What is the value of this? Sine of theta is equal to opposite of theta, it's a opposite side, perpendicular AB upon hypotenuse OA. Okay. Sine theta is equal to AB upon OA. If this ray will be rotated like that, so this is positive, suppose it is rotated like this here, same angle. So what is this? Minus theta. Okay, measurement is same. Suppose this is 60 degree, that is also 60 degree, but minus sign shows that the rotation is clockwise. Okay, minus theta, so measurement is same. Suppose this is A dash. Okay. OA dash, they are equal in length. So what is the value here? Sine minus theta is equal to perpendicular A dash B, because it is on the downside, y-axis, y is negative. So I'll write here minus A dash B upon OA dash. Okay. Sine minus theta is equal to minus A dash B. A dash B and AB, they are equal. They are equal in length. Only sine is opposite because it is in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So I write here minus, in place of A dash B, I can write here AB upon OA dash and OA, same length, OA. So sine minus theta is equal to minus AB upon OA. What is AB upon OA? It is sine theta. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. You remember this also? Sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Okay. And how many terms here? Like suppose when we are talking about tan, then what happens? Tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base or opposite side upon adjacent side. Both are positive. Tan minus theta is equal to, same situation, this is negative, it is positive. Same situation can be written here like this. Tan theta is equal to AB upon OB, and tan minus theta is equal to A dash B upon OB, but here what happened? A dash B is negative. So tan minus theta is equal to minus A dash B, that is AB equal, so AB upon OB, what is it? Tan theta. Okay. So sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Tan minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. If sine minus theta minus sine theta, that means the reciprocal cosec is also same. Cosec minus theta is equal to minus cosec theta. Reciprocal of tan is cot. Minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. Now let us check this sine and sec and cosec. What is sec? Cos. Cos theta is equal to base OB upon OA. Okay. Cos minus theta is equal to OB upon OA dash. Okay. And OA dash and OA both are same. So what should I write here? Cos minus theta is equal to OB upon OA. OB upon OA, that is cos theta. So that means one cos and second it's a reciprocal. Only two terms, cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. You remember this term. This minus will not comes out in cos and sec. Cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. Sec minus theta is equal to sec theta. Okay. So that is one thing. Out of 6 trigonometric ratios, in 4 trigonometric ratios, minus comes outside, but cos and sec, where cos minus theta is equal to cos theta only. Okay. After this term, one very important topic and point is left, that is zero. As I told you that the ray rotates like that. So that means this ray is rotating from here. At that point the value of sine 0 is 0, sine 91. Again it is coming, sine 180 is 0. It is 1 and then it is 0. Okay. So what does it mean if we generalize the term? If sine theta is equal to 0, if sine theta is equal to 0, That means theta is equal to how many values possible here? The 0 is coming here, 0, 0, again alternative term, and difference of 180. Okay, so that means 1 at a 0, after that pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 0 plus pi. Okay, theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to pi, theta is equal to 2 pi, then theta is equal to 3 pi, and this process continues like 0, 180, 180, 360, and this process continues. So how many values of theta? The value of theta is equal to, may I write here, theta is, if sine theta is equal to 0, therefore theta is equal to n pi, where n is what? N is an integer. Okay. Now you can put the value n starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 0, that means theta is equal to 0. When you put 1, then theta is equal to pi 180. When you put n is equal to 2, theta is equal to 360. Okay. So what does it mean? So this is only say it is given that like sine x is equal to 0. So you don't write only that x is equal to 0. There are infinite values. You will write here x is equal to n pi, where n is integer. Okay. Because here we are dealing in all four quadrants, not in a single quadrant. In the single quadrant, what happened? Sin x is equal to 0. There is 1. That means x is equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Second is, if cos x is equal to 0. Cos x is equal to 0. Where cos comes 0? Here at cos 90, 0. After that cos 270, 0. So between 90 and 270, the gap of 180. So cos x is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 90, 270, 270 plus 180, 0, 8, 7, 15. It is 450, like this. So that means it is pi by 2. Then it is 3 pi by 2. After that 5 pi by 2. 7 pi by 2. In all those terms, the value of x is equal to 0. So pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, pi by 2 is common, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And this is the series of odd terms. Odd terms can be expressed in the form of 2n plus 1. Okay. So what should I write here? If cos x is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. You can check it now, where n is an integer. Suppose first I will put n is equal to 0. What is the value? It is 0, pi by 2. Pi by 2. Now I'll put n is equal to 1. 2 1 is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2. Second integer n is equal to 2. 2 2 is 4 plus 1, 5 pi by 2. 5 pi by 2. Okay. So you remember this thing also, that sin theta or sin x is equal to 0. If sin x is equal to 0, then what happens? X is equal to n pi. Sin x is equal to 0. So remember like that. Sin x is equal to 0. Then x is equal to n pi. Cos x is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Tan x is equal to 0. Then same situation with the sine, like in the sine 0 at 180 it is 0. So same thing, x is equal to n pi. Okay. And cosec x is equal to 0. Then x is equal to, or for every value but only one thing, because it is coming 1 upon. So we will write here x is not equal to n pi. Here what happens? X is not equal to n pi. Here x is not equal to 2n plus 1 pi for what? Cosec. And for tan not equal to n pi. Because you know the reciprocal of sine is cosec. So it is 0, 1 upon 0. What does it mean? Infinite at that point. Not equal to n pi. So cosec x is equal to 0, then x is not equal to n pi. Okay, and in other terms it is 0. Now let us discuss some question of exercise. By the way, you are aware of the basics. Now you don't have any problem in solving the questions. It's very easy for you, but let us discuss some questions of this exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2. Find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions. Exercise 1 to 5. Other 5 trigonometric functions. First question I am taking here, which is cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2. X lies in third quadrant. X lies in third quadrant. Where X lies? X lies in third quadrant, and we are going to find all 5 trigonometric ratios. Okay, question is, okay, find the values of other 5 trigonometric ratios if X lies in third quadrant. The small trigonometric table, I think you are aware of that, which you have learned in class 10th. Once again, let me remind you. Sine, cos, tan, 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. These are all in degree. Okay. Sine 0, 0, sine 90, 1, 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2. And the cos is just reverse procedure, 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and then 0. Tan is sine upon cos, so it is 0, 2 cancel, 1 upon root 3, 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2 cancel, 2 cancel root 3 and 1 upon 0, that is not defined. Okay. The values of cosec, sec and cot are the reciprocal values of it. Let us see, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2. X lies in the third quadrant. Where is x? X is here in the third quadrant. What is the picture of the third quadrant? Clearly tan and cot positive, others are negative. So cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 in the cos. 1 by 2 in the cos, that is cos 60. Okay. Cos 60. So what to write here? Cos x is equal to, it is cos 60. Cos 60 minus 1 by 2. Okay. This is the angle. We are going to find the 5 trigonometric terms. How to find the 5 trigonometric terms? We have 2 different ways. This angle is x. Cos is perpendicular upon, cos is base upon hypotenuse, adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Adjacent side 1, hypotenuse is 2. So when using the Pythagoras theorem in it, we are getting 2 to the 4 minus 1, it is 3, this is under root 3. Okay, so its value is, third value is under root 3. Now we are getting all 3 terms, opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse, for finding the 5 trigonometric ratios. They are sine, cos, sin x, cos x, tan x, cosec x, sec x and cot x. Okay, sin x, because we are talking about third quadrant. In the third quadrant, what happened? Tan and cot only positive, others are negative. Okay, so sin x is equal to, what is sin x is equal to? Root 3 by 2. Which side? Minus. Cos x is equal to 1 by 2. Which side? Minus. Tan x is equal to perpendicular upon base root 3 by 1. Root 3 positive. Cosec x, reciprocal of sec, minus 2 by root 3. Sec x, reciprocal of cos, minus 2 upon 1, that is minus 2. Cot x, reciprocal of tan, 1 by root 3. Okay, so only these 2 terms, tan x root 3 and this is cot x 1 upon root 3 positive, others are negative. Okay, So that is the procedure by which you can find out the values of all terms. One question is find the values of the trigonometric functions in exercise 6 to 10. So I want to take it this and finding some values. For finding the value, just I am writing this a term which I told you. This is the direction. Okay. A S T C. Okay. After school to college. 180 minus, 180 plus, 180 minus, 180 plus, 360 minus. Okay. And this is 90, 90 minus. All plus. Okay. Right. For finding the value, number one, it is given that sine 765 degree. Sixth question. Find the value sine 765 degree. This value we are finding. Sine 765. Okay. So value is more than 360. 361 to 360. 362 is 720. And it is 765. Okay. So what should I write here? Sine, I can convert it 2 multiplied by 360, 720, and 720 65 plus 45. Okay. 360 plus theta, reaching to the first, all positive. So what to write here? Sine 45, and the value of sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Okay. Got it? Question number 6. Let us see question number 1, negative question. Cosec minus 1410. And 3 terms are given minus. Cosec minus 1410. Cosec minus 1410 degree. 1410 degree. And you remember one thing, cosec minus theta is minus cosec theta. So what to write here? Minus cosec 1410. Okay. Clear? 360. It is, I'm just reading a table of 360. It is not a multiple of 360. 360 4 ja. 0, 6 4 ja 24, 2 4 3 ja 12, 2 14, 1440, 1440. Okay. So may I write here cos minus cosec 360 multiplied by 360 should be written here. May I write here 4 multiplied by 360 minus 1440, and that is 1410. So minus 30. Is it okay? Now what is this? Cosec 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta. Cos and sec positive, others are negative. So what to write here? Minus cosec 30, and others are negative. Cosec is negative here. So this negative becomes positive. Cosec 30. What is the value of cosec 30? You will see the value of sine 30. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. Cosec 30 is 2 upon 1. That is 2. So its value is 2. Okay. One more question I am taking from this exercise. One value is given in the form of radian. Cot minus 15 pi by 4. Question number 10. Cot minus 15 pi by 4. Minus 15 pi by 4. Now don't scare about the pi. Clear the position of pi. What is it? Pi by 4. 180 divided by 4. 45. Okay. Cot minus theta. Cot minus theta minus cot theta, because only cos minus theta cos and sec minus theta sec. Others are negative sign coming outside. So I can write here minus cot 15 pi by 4. Now you have two options. Either you convert into the degree or into the radian. It's your choice. Okay. 15 pi by 4. 15 pi by 4 if I want to write here. So I can write here 2 pi or 4 4 just 16. 4 pi. 4 pi minus pi by 4 may I write? 4 4 is 16 pi minus pi 15 pi by 4. Okay. So that term can be written minus cot 4 pi minus pi by 4. Okay. This question I am solving by radian way. So cot 4 pi 720. Okay. 722 multiplied by 360, because not more than 360 starts revolving again. Cot 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta. Cos and sec positive, others are negative. So minus and one more minus, it is plus cot pi by 4. And cot 45, that is 10 45 1, cot 45 1 upon 1, it is 1. Okay. If you didn't understand by this method, maybe possible because you have just switched from degree to radian, so there will be a confusion, so don't worry about that. Second method, minus cot 15 pi by 4. Pi by 4, it is in the form of radian. Okay, so what to write here? 15 into 45. Pi by 4. Pi by 4, 180 upon 4. 45 degree. The conversion of degree from the radian. Okay. Minus cot 15 5 ja 75, 7, 15 4 ja 60, 67, 675 degree. Minus cot 675, you can write here 300 720. 720 minus 45. Okay. 720 minus 45. Okay, 25 left here. So 675. And cot minus cot 2 multiplied by 360 minus 45. 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta. Minus. So it is plus cot 45. And the value of cot 45 is 1. Okay, both the values are same. So it's your choice whether you want to convert from the degree or radian. Solution and answer will remain same. Okay. Okay, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. So remember all these points and continue with this interesting chapter. Thanks for watching.